Welcome to this Groupanizer training video. This is a public website training video. Now, some of our themes do a really good job of resizing images that are put in the body, and some of our themes don't do as good a job. So this is a really quick video with an awesome tip. I'm just going to show you how you can tell if your theme is resizing your images well or not, and how you can force it to resize properly. So this is the Surfer theme, and the Surfer theme is a responsive theme. It resizes for your mobile device. So there you go. Now if you notice, this image that was put into this basic page in the body block is remaining at a static size. See how it's cut the image in half? So we have half a chorus now instead of a whole chorus. Well, you know, it's fitting within the space. You can still see people, but of course we would rather see the entire image. Downside, of course, is it's going to get shorter as well, so it's going to become a smaller image and it's going to be harder to see faces, but at least you'll see an entire image. So let's have a look at how we can make that work. So Vienna Falls has put this image in at a width of 650, which is perfect when you're viewing at this size. But when I go smaller, of course, it's cutting that off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in to edit my image. And this is a little bit of an advanced feature. Not feature, it's just an advanced trick, but it's super easy and there's nothing to be afraid of. So I'm going to click on my image properties here and we can see that yes, indeed, she's got it at 650 pixels so that it fits beautifully on the full-size Surfer page. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to change that to 100%. This is unlocked, and I'm going to get rid of the height altogether. But what I don't want to happen is it to become bigger than the number of pixels that are available in my picture. So let's say you've put up a photo that has 400 pixels. It's only 400 by 300, let's say. You're going to want to make sure that it's not stretching beyond that 400 because then it's going to look pixelated and low resolution. So I'm going to force it to not go any bigger than the 650 pixels she had already chosen. So I'm going to go into Advanced, and here we see the style box. I've already got a max width of 650 pixels in here. That's all you have to do. So max dash width colon, and then your pixels, semicolon. That's all you have to do. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. There you go. Max dash width colon, the number of pixels, semicolon. That's all you have to do. Now while I'm in here, I'm just going to show you a couple other little things, good little tricks to know. You can add margins to the edges of your images. So if you're putting an image in the body and you're floating it to the right or the left so that the text is wrapping around it, you can force a margin to the left or to the right of that image so that there's space between the text and the image. Now to do that is simply, it's following the exact same pattern, margin dash left in this case, and we're going to put colon and 20 pixels and semicolon. So this is a really great way to force things to force manipulation of your images without having the fear of going too big for pixelation purposes or stretching because you're not doing things proportionally. So let me just zoom out again here. How do I know I'm doing things proportionally? Because let me save this. I know I'm doing things proportionally because I have it at 100% and I'm allowing the height to resize automatically by leaving it blank. If I had a number in here, it would be forcing that height to be something else. So I'm going to leave that blank, which is allowing it to be proportional. Now let's say I am going to change it back to 650 pixels. Well, how do I make that proportional? I'm going to click the lock and it's going to lock it right into its proportional height. Easy, right? Now let's say I've done something and I don't like what I've done and I want to go back to my original pixel width. I happen to know that this image is bigger than 650 pixels, so I'm not going to be shocked when I click this refresh button. This will take me to the original size of the image. There we go, at its proportional size. My lock is on, so I'm going to change that back to 650 pixels and it's going to look after the height proportionally for me. So it's pretty smart. It's really good to know how to do this, and I think you're going to find it really useful. I hope that was helpful.